2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steelers running back. They're going to swing it out to him in the right flat, but then watch him go to work. He'll wind up going 60 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Carolina defense getting the job done here. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And this is the Eagles quarterback. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Eagles have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
On the other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers ready.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4 at the 37-yard
Get
line.
it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They bring their tight end right. Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Roll, roll, roll.
They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
This is caught 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. First and goal.
Hey, hey.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
The Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throw on the run is complete, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate A call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So it's fourth down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Gibson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. Heck of an effort there to duck out of one tackle, but they wind up only gaining about a yard. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25. About the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Let's go now.
And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. One of the tight ends motions right. He'll decide to keep this once more. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. How about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Steelers' 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Mitchell. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Here now, 2nd down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Got look!
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Come on, set!
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. How Now a give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
49-yard line.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll send a tight end in motion right. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with the touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to...
Good blocking, and he's in.
Okay,
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 1.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
That could be a touchdown or big play here. They just have the worst possible defense they could put on this play. are they going to hit me in 2 seconds?
Intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The ball deflected at least a
Where's my pick? He was sitting right there. Where's mine?
To the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go, Scott.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown.
The pass on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
From the 50. He'll set up to throw. And left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
at their own 24-yard
The Bengals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14.
Ready?
And they'll begin 1st and 10.
Back up. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming. But guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Ready?
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarterback. Number 3, let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Steelers.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Throwing now on first and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A carry now for Gibson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Trying to keep this drive moving when it's third and 8. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10.
60 back.
Trying to start on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Down. 70.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, third and
Let's go
5.
now. Cougar 19.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Tag.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This one deep downfield for Chase. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 40-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Hey.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he... had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers first down.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
79. Let's go.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Steelers 31, Bengals 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. One of the tight ends in motion right.
Cowboy 80.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Come on, set.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
3rd and long.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll keep this on the zone read. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Alert.
1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Ready. 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side. Caught by 6. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
This one. Complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Number 17. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the
2nd and inches. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Steelers.
Now Gibson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
A run on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Third and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Set up.
They'll motion the tight end right. Quickly into the hands of Chase. Sitting down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
8 yards to go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. You have a tight end motioning left here. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They'll look to throw yet again. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low.
Just had to give him the cheap one, didn't
Do
you?
get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Point after try, forthcoming.
You know, I adjust and play good defense all game. This is a fucking they give them a fucking score and 80 extra fucking yards just to give it to them. Like, unbelievable.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Yeah, I went from allowing like 200 yards passing and like 1 touchdown and basically held them in check, 60% completion percentage, to now he's fucking almost 300 yards, and it's just like, come on, man. He almost had the fucking game Goldstein had. Like, normally I wouldn't care because I won, but that's a little ridiculous that they just handed them that at the end. And again, not one interception. We can't get an interception for some reason. We sit there, we stand there, watch the ball come to us. It pops off our hands. It's just, I don't know why we can't get a pick. Anyway, see ya.